I don't think I can join the chat, please.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Pit Life Barbecue Podcast, coming to you live from Center Bonstead, New Hampshire, from the Uncle Steve Shake Studios. What's happening, folks? Thank you for tuning in. You know what we say, you can't start the barbecue week without starting on Monday. So here we go. We got a wonderful episode coming tonight. Gonna talk to my man Dan from Big Dog Sauce Company, and we're gonna be talking about the grand opening of his new storefront in Hillsborough, New Hampshire, and the grand opening, which will be taking place this Saturday, April 5th, from I believe 9 to 2 anyway. But we'll get into that, get into the details on everything that's going on in the process and everything that's going on with the grand opening. So today's episode brought to you by Uncle Steve Shake. Uncle Steve Shake has 18 amazing flavors now. Just keeps on growing. The original competition line, Gator Shake, Magic Ribs, my personal favorite, a little biased. The Mi Amigo, the dessert shake, and much, much more. And don't forget the sauce with no name. Uncle Steve wears all the hats. He's mixing, he's bottling, he's packaging, he's shipping. You have any questions, emails, phone calls, he's answering the emails. He's answering the phone. If he has a question on your order, he might actually get to call you just to make sure he wants your order and what you're looking for to be right. And always willing to help out and have a conversation with you, trying to narrow down that flavor profile he's been doing, you're looking for. So check him out at UncleSteveShake.com. And also on Facebook, follow along at Uncle Steve Shake Nation for all the latest and greatest and everything shake. Uncle Steve Shake, shake some on everything. Also brought to you by Joe's Meat Market, the diamond of Roy City, Texas. Gabriel and his crew do a tremendous job day in, day out. The protein selection, incredible. If you need a certain thickness you're looking for, Gabriel's got you covered. If you are looking for something Gabriel might not carry, he'll work with you to get it in, to get you what you need. Fresh produce brought in daily. For all the backyarders and competition guys, got us all covered too, with lines of rubs, seasonings, injections, sauces. Now with carrying smoky wood products, splits, chunks, chips, pellets. He's got it all. Multiple species. Also including his new house line of seasonings. Check that out. And while you're there, feeling a little hungry, he's got you covered too. Gabriel's mom is behind the counter whipping up some of the freshest, authentic Mexican cuisine out there. Grab a plate, grab a bowl, sit down, make a new lifetime friend over the passion that we love. So check them out on all the social medias at Joe's Meat Market, or Instagram, I believe it's Joe's Meat Market TX or _ TX. Yeah, and remember, Joe's Meat Market for the win. Also brought to you by the Champions Barbecue Alliance. Big Dog Sauce Company and Matt's Backyard Barbecue present the New England CBA Triple Crown, bringing Texas and New England together for the ultimate barbecue showdown with 3-state high-stakes competition across Vermont, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire. Do you have what it takes to dominate the Champions Barbecue Alliance's 4-meat competition? Chicken, ribs, pork, and brisket, and claim the Triple Crown? How about showing your skills in some epic jackpots, including dessert, chef's choice, sausage, and steak? Calling all young pitmasters, the Kids Q jackpots give the next generation of barbecue legends a chance to show off their skills. Join the fiercest pitmasters as they fire the smokers, lay down the rubs, and showcase their best. 3 states, 3 epic showdowns, 1 champion. These sponsors are bringing the heat with prizes including guaranteed $10,000 payout for the Vermont competition and some unique trophies. Whether you're competing or coming to judge the feast, don't miss this barbecue lovers paradise. Contact Matt at mattpereira67@gmail.com for more information, and also Matt's Backyard Barbecue on Facebook. All righty, let us see. I know that Bat was first in Tom's Food Factory making a little blackberry cobbler as we speak. And there's Matt Pereira, Daddy Dutch, my brother. What's up, Judge Webb? What's happening? Big D, Dave, what is going on? Dutch, Dan, Chris Rosinski, what's happening, brother? Larry Vaughn, afternoon from South Jersey. Hope everything is well, sir. Al Lunacy, what's up, my man? All right, guys, let's get into it. Thank you all for tuning in, as always. But without any further ado, the man of the hour from Big Dog Sauce Company, the one and only Mr. Dan Lloyd. Dan, what is up, brother?
What's up, Johnny? Good to be here again. This is becoming a routine. We love it.
Absolutely. Timing was perfect. The schedule was working. I was, looking at the calendar, starting to do some bookings, and, we knew we had the grand opening coming up, and we were perfect that this date was open. I'm like, let's go. We'll talk about the new store. It's up and running, and we got the grand opening happening this coming Saturday, April 5th. And it's going to be quite the time. So before we get into the grand opening, all things well with you, brother?
All things are good. We've been scurrying around here like chickens with their head cut off, trying to get things ready. And no, in all honesty, it's been good. It's been really, really good. And I think that was the best decision. We waited on the grand opening, and we got a lot of the kinks out, and got the dusted off a lot of stuff and got some practices in place. And it's good. We're doing good. Whole family.
Good. And mom's doing well?
Mom is doing well, working her tail off, but someone's got to support me, right?
That's right. That's right. And everybody, I had the honor of meeting Dan's mom this past Christmas time, just before Christmas, a week or so. Me and Mrs. Maggs were happened to be out looking for a couple last minute stuff, and we decided we were going to go peruse Bass Pro Shop in Hooksett, New Hampshire. And I come around the corner, and there's Dan, and was introduced me to his mom, who was out for the holiday season, and a lovely woman, and absolutely, I see where Dan gets it. Bubbly personality, outgoing. She was a firecracker.
Oh, and then some. Yeah.
So that's good.
Thank you, Johnny. She's good. She was out here through January. She left just before we opened the store, but she's going to be out here this summer. So you'll see her again.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. So the last time we talked, you were in the process of getting the store, getting everything, renovated, how you want it set up, and you were working on different companies to start working with for, to get inventory, get stuff on the shelves, which is always a constant process of stuff. Like this week, you just got new products in from our friend Billy Gillespie of Smoking Hogs, and carrying his lines and stuff. So the process is in the works. So how has it been? The whole process itself.
I learned a lot. I will tell you that. The process has been good. We've kept it, pretty straightforward. We're not a grocery store. We're just a specialty store.
Mm-hmm.
And one thing we've learned up here is, boy, do people love their New York bagels. Let me tell you, folks, you don't understand. We go through like 15 dozen bagels in a little shop every week, and I blow out.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah, it's been crazy. But we've expanded not just sauce. We're saucing more now. We get a lot of our local meats that come from local USDA place down in Goffstown, LeMay & Sons.
Mm-hmm.
The big thing is we launched our own sausage. Big Dog did, and we now have a Pitmaster sausage, and we have a smokehouse sausage. Those are our proprietary blends that are inside the sausage.
Mm-hmm.
So we are now offering that to the customers, and I can't keep it in stock. I blow out of it. It's a really, really good sausage that they make. So we got the bagels and we got the sausage and we got fresh bread that comes in, from a local baker every week. And, we got hot sauces in here now along with barbecue sauces. And we carry hot sauces from South Africa, Johnny Hexberg's line.
Johnny Hexberg's, yep.
They're doing very well up here. They're selling like crazy. So we got a bunch of stuff that's in here, and it's a lot of people wanted to come in. We kind of been picky and choosy because we want to keep with that same philosophy that it's an all natural, no artificial flavors or colors, preservatives. Everything's we want to bring in sauce wise. We need to be gluten free. So it's been fun. So
good. You touch right off the bat on the bagels. Now, tell us about those, the company and everything, so people can look into them.
Yeah, it's NewYorkBagel.com. Really, you can get them. They have subscription packages, but this particular they're based out of Queens, so we get them every Wednesday. This week we're pushing it to Friday, so we have them all ready to go for grand opening. Because I would be blown out. I literally would have them all gone before grand opening.
Yeah.
So they're based out of Queens, New York, and they're baked fresh, and they're bagged and boxed and shipped overnighted to us, and we get them the next day. And it's an incredible bagel. We have about probably 30 different flavors to choose from. We had a pre-order program so people can order their bagel and guarantee to be here every Wednesday for them. So we order it and they pick it up. So it's been more successful than I ever imagined it to be up here.
Nice, very good, very good. Oh, what is it, Dave? He moved his camera back 10 feet. Dutch, I love you too, Dave. 60 pounds, brother. 60 pounds down. And we're still plugging. So we're doing good. NBL, what's happening?
You're going to catch me here in a minute, Johnny. Yeah, I'm down about 110. So, yeah.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic. We're all in this together. Oh, so you got the bagels, the sausage. I know you're carrying some custom woodwork cutting boards, correct?
We are. We have a gentleman who actually is going to be the third leg of the Triple Crown. Mike out of Chick Farm Woodworking. He's based in Litchfield. He's got a great farm. He's going to have a lot of room for you guys to come out. If you haven't signed up, please sign up. Get involved. But he's got a wonderful shop. He handcrafts everything. Nothing is dyed. All the work he does is handcrafted, and he does just a great job. And when you guys come down, because I know you're all going to be able to come down, right?
Yep.
He's got a wonderful shop. You can go in and he'll customize your boards for you. He'll put your barbecue teams on the boards. Just some good stuff.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So we got bagels, boards, seasonings, hot sauces. So what else can I expect when I stroll through those doors on bright and early on Saturday morning?
Well, we got tons of pickled vegetables, and that seems to be a very popular thing up here too. We grabbed some snack food, so we picked up Ken's popcorn, based in New Hampshire here, and they're out of dairy, and they got flavored popcorn. We got grab bags for that. We got Copper Cannon Brewery. They make a maple infused barrel aged syrup, and it's out of those park. It's incredible. So we got that here. What else we got? Sauces and seasonings and some merchandise, the boards. We got some small grilling accessories here. We're going to have some charcoal in here. So, yeah.
Good. Oh, Greg Pino, what's up? Aaron Leslie, Mr. Texas Oil Dust himself, what's up, bitches? Oh, Aaron, I actually I've been meaning to call you to have a little chat. I have I got a question I'm trying to work out here, but I will be in touch, sir. Thank you for tuning in. Hope all is well.
And the other thing, Johnny, that you'll be able to try here. We haven't launched it yet. Is it'll probably be this summer. We're doing a Caribbean rum barbecue sauce, which I have here.
Oh,
and, jerk seasoning. So yeah, it's a Caribbean rum barbecue sauce made with fresh pineapple and all the spices you find in the Caribbean, plus some wonderful Caribbean rum. So it's phenomenal.
Nice. Now, with as far as with the sauces, adding to the line, which is great. But like I said, the last time we talked, you were in the process of the freeze dried packets of sauce. Have those come in, and are they ready? And are there a couple hidden behind the counter so they don't run out, so I can get them on Saturday?
I may have a few at home. We'll see, but we are that will be stage 2.
Okay.
So in order for us to do the freeze dried, for those that are joining us that aren't familiar with what we're doing, we're trying to reinvent barbecue sauce a little bit. And what we're doing is we are actually going to take our sauce line and we're going to put it in a freeze dried machine. And it's going to come out just like a wafer when it comes out of the freeze-dried machine. And then what we do is we grind it down and we put it in a bag. It goes in a Mylar bag. It's sunproof, so the sun can't get to it. And when you're out camping or you're hiking, you're fishing, and you don't want to carry that bottle of sauce with you, you'll take these bags, you'll open it up, and you'll add however much water we tell you to put into it, whether it's a couple tablespoons or if it's 3 or 4, you put it in and you shake it and it comes out exactly like the sauce that we have on the shelf. No different, because all we're doing is taking the water out. Yeah. So it's going to be great for, if you're going to go on a plane, you want to put it on a plane, take it with you. You're going to go camping, you want to put it in your backpack. Throw it in your backpack. and you can use it as a dry rub. We're taking our sauce and making it a dry rub too. So you can actually take
Yeah.
the sauce, put it on the steak, put it on a whatever you want to put it on, and it also becomes a dry rub. And so there's a lot of things we can do with this. It's going to be something that we are going to have to work on. We're just got to get some freeze drying. We also have to get. We're going to have to get probably find someone that can do this in mass production because it's been a big demand.
Yeah, absolutely. And Dutch is going to do some Midwest market research and work on some people to get that out that way. So that's always good. Mad Max, what's up, brother? Call you out, brother. Oh, so that's great to hear. That's great to hear.
Yes, Tom, we should sell that to NASA. We thought we had a demand from REI. They liked it, but we couldn't come through on time because the whole story behind it was that the co-packer that was going to do the mass amounts for us went out of business, and they were the only freeze dry facility in here that could do any type of mass amounts. So we had to go back to the drawing board, and that's probably going to be phase two. We're going to open the commercial kitchen in the back here, and then we're going to put some freeze dry units, and that will be something that we will work on doing this summer, I'm hoping.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. So you got everything opened. You had the soft opening. Ooh.
January 18th.
January, yes, mid-January. And you've been going strong ever since. Ironing everything out. Different things pop up, of course, and you're taking everything in stride and progressing wonderfully. And here we are, the week of the grand opening. So let's talk about the grand opening festivities. Saturday, April 5th, Hillsborough, New Hampshire, 9 to
10 to 2.
Whatever, 10 to 2.
10 to 2, the festivities, right?
Okay.
And then, we normally open at 9, but we are going to open at 10 that day because when we do the ribbon cutting, that will officially open that day.
Got it. So beautiful. 10 to 2. Your flyer, which I know I've posted it before, and I know I actually did schedule a Facebook post for it. That's going to come out at 9 o'clock.
That's fine.
But I know I have the picture right here, and there we are. 2W Main Street, Unit 4, Hillsborough, New Hampshire. Now, I see a bunch of companies involved here. House of Hot Sauce, our friend Big Rich, Matt's Backyard. I'm trying to. I can't see. It's too damn small. Let me blow it up. Oh, shit.
You got to get them readers.
Yeah. Monadnock Oil and Vinegar Company, Revelstoke Coffee, Chubby's, Sweet Dreams Confections, and that and more. And there's that Matt's Backyard barbecue guy, of course. Are other company owners gonna be there on Saturday, or
Our company owners? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're going to have Mike, who's my partner. You'll get to meet him, Johnny. I don't think you've met Mike.
No,
Mike's
not yet.
Mike is kind of the man behind the scenes. He's been with me since day one. He does he does all the stuff on the line. He does the Facebook page, or he does the website, the Facebook, the e-commerce, so forth. So Mike will be there. Phyllis will be there, who's my wife.
Yep.
My son will be here. If anybody, by the way, shows up, it's my son's birthday. So make sure we say happy birthday to him.
Noted.
And then, yeah, so that's pretty much the lineup that we're going to have here. We're director of operations. Shelly couldn't make it. She's had some family issues, so she's not coming up. But yeah, we got some silent investors that are going to be here, and it should be a lot of fun.
Good. Now, first off, thank you for correcting me. In my post the other day, I put Saturday, April 4th, because in my mind, the festivities are starting,
They are.
quote unquote, on the 4th. Oh, which was a funny story. We were talking the same day about it, and I had messaged you saying, hey, good news, I got grand opening day off.
Yeah.
So I will be there. And, you had mentioned that Matt from Matt's Backyard Barbecue was going to be cooking some pork for pulled pork sliders for the public. And I talked to him, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we're doing a bunch." And he goes, "I got a tough job because my wife's going out of town, and our friend Dan is doing something." And I'm like, "Well, funny you say that, because I just found out I have that Saturday off. So here I can help you." So we are throwing a bit of a shindig, if you will, up at my house, and we're going to have all types of numerous poundages of pork butts going on the smoker for everybody's enjoyment on Saturday.
I think we got 12 of them. I think.
Well, beautiful. 12. All right. Big Rome, what's happening? So, yeah, Matt and I will be here firing up the smoker, 12 pork butts ready to go for everybody to enjoy on Saturday. So that itself is sure to be a show. So we might have to break out the tripod and put the phone up there to
we are. We're gonna have to
do a little bit of live action in these shenanigans. Max says about 120 pounds. Beautiful. So the whole ribbon cutting, and so the town is coming out, and obviously the town itself has been very supportive.
Yes.
And enjoying the new business in town. Heidi, no bail money. Don't worry about it. I got a get out of free card from AAA. We're good. So the town's been on your side, very supportive through the whole process.
They have. They've been coming out like crazy, and the nice thing about it, and everyone's realizing what I was trying to do here, is there's nothing around here like this.
There is not.
There's nothing around here. I mean, even going into Concord, yeah, you got some butchers and they got some stuff, but there's no specialty store anywhere around here that I can see that does anything like this. So
yeah.
We've had people coming down from Vermont. We've had people coming up from Manchester or Massachusetts. They pop in here to see what it's all about, and they all walk out happy. So it's it's been great support.
Good. It's going to be great. And like I said, folks, if you're in the area this Saturday, 10 o'clock, in the grand opening, please stop by, say hello, check everything out, hang out, and enjoy yourselves, and we're going to have a good old time.
So we're going to be doing we got the barbecue sliders, and then we got some ice cream from Whirlpool Creamery coming in, and they're going to be sampling ice cream. And so we got some ice cream, we got samples, we got all the different vendors in here, all going to be here sampling their product and showcasing it, and we're doing it right up here. I'm trying to.
Nice. So that's the grand opening, and everything's going well. So let's get into a little foreshadowing of this summer coming up, and also next week's episode with Mr. Pereira. How did you get involved, first off, with Mr. Pereira and become the one of the main sponsors of the CBA Triple Crown coming this summer?
Wow. I feel really privileged and really honored, first of all, that Matt had this idea. I met Matt. God, I don't remember where I met him. It had something to do with Nebs. We were at some point our paths crossed, and we were involved with Nebs, and ran into Matt, and we talked, and we hit it off real well. And a year ago, Matt said to me, "Hey Dan, if you want to come down to Rhode Island to the CBA that we're doing down in Rhode Island, you want to pop up a tent, set up a tent, and you're going to have some exposure. We're going to have some people from around the country there." And so I said, "Sure, why not?" So we popped up our tent, and it rained like crazy that weekend, and that you were there, and it was rained like crazy. It stopped, then it became 90% humidity or 100% humidity, and then it would rain again, and it was pretty ugly. But I got a chance to meet with Steven with CBA, and we talked a lot that weekend. And I went to Matt, and I says, Matt, I really want to be involved. I could see this going big up here in New England. So if there's anything that Big Dog Sauce can do for you to help get this thing up here, let me know. So a couple months later, maybe 3-4 months later, Matt came to me and said, "No, Dan, I got this idea." And I says, "What's that?" He says, "How does the Big Dog Sauce Triple Crown Championship sound to you?" I mean, without even hesitation, I was like, "Sign me up.
Yeah.
Put me in, coach. I'm ready to play." And it's been great since. Matt said we bought some belt buckles for the weekend, and they came out beautiful, and they're just outstanding. And you can put them up on your. I think you already have put them up, right, Johnny?
I believe I shared. Yeah, they're out there.
So that's how I got involved with Matt, and we've been my sponsor. We're one of the sponsors for Matt's team. So Matt's Backyard Barbecue, when he competes, he uses our product, and he's been successful with it. It's been going good. So we got a good relationship going. So, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be an exciting event. And yeah. It's like 3 epic showdowns. Vermont, Rhode Island, and New Hampshire. That's the third week in June, the weekend of the 20th.
Yeah.
And then the last week in June, that's Vermont.
Yep.
Rhode Island is the week after, so the 27th through the 29th, I believe.
And the nice thing about these is all 3 of these, we're not making any money off it. All of it's going to charity. So all 3 of these are charity events. Rhode Island is Make-A-Wish Foundation. The one in New Hampshire, it's Animal Rescue. And he sent it to me today. It's the one in Vermont is for the Josh Poletta Fund. And I cannot, off the top of my head, remember what that fund is. Matt can chime into that next week when he talks to you.
Yeah.
But I don't want to steal his thunder. But the nice thing about it, all 3 of these are charity events. And Matt's got a great story. I'm not going to take his stories for next week, but they're good causes.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. He's probably going to kill me for this, but I don't care. They're too pretty not to show. So here's a little sneak peek, folks. there's the grand champion buckle. The New England Triple Crown Big Dog Sauce Matt's Backyard Barbecue Grand Champion 2025. And then they have, obviously, the Reserve. And they're beautiful, handmade buckles.
Great, Matt said they may make an appearance this weekend.
Yes.
I would love that. I think that would be incredible.
Yeah, because from what he was telling me, the pictures, as beautiful as they are, do not do them justice.
I'm excited to see them because I have not seen them in person, just the pictures.
Yeah. So I'm excited too for them. It's gonna be a great, and like you said, we'll get into all the details on the competitions with Matt next week. But it's great that you got on board with Matt and doing this wonderful contests and events. And yeah, like I said, we got to get back together last 4th of July weekend down at the first CBA up in New England last year in Rhode Island. And was a great weekend, was a smashing success. And he's brought more of them up to this year. And
yeah, I think we got 6 altogether.
Yeah,
New England 6.
Yeah, he's 6 definite now, and I think he was actually waiting on confirmation from another town for possibly a 7th. So that'll be great. I will be having to, of course, make some appearances and do some coverage, I think, just like I did last year. And we'll have some fun with that. But yeah, exciting times. Oh. So new sauce coming on the works. That's Caribbean style. Ooh.
Caribbean rum.
I love when you talk like that, Dan.
Oh,
yes.
Buddy, I have people, I've sampled it. We've test marketed it up here. And let me tell you, it is hands down. People are loving it. And so I'm really excited to, I may make I'll try before this weekend to try to make up some more. I'll send some with you if I can get enough made up.
Okay. That'll be fantastic. Well, but back to the Triple Crown. Are you going to be present at all of them, or you going to have some little conflicts with the store hours?
Well, no, we'll be at all 3. The only my son, who's graciously stepped up. Well, he didn't have much of a choice, but he's going to be running the show on the weekends here while we're doing these events. We got to hire probably 1 or 2 more people to fill out some slots. Yeah. But that being said, the only weekend that we're not going to be there the whole weekend will be in Rhode Island. We're going to be there day 1. And then, to be honest with you, day 2, I'm in New York City. We're going down to the Fancy Food Show.
Yes.
We're going down to New York City, and we're meeting with some people down there. Hopefully things work out. More to come on that, but we're going down to meet with some people and then look at some possible distribution and so forth. So.
Oh, good. Absolutely, because that's a pretty damn big show.
It is, and we're going down there that Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We're going to be down there in New York City. So we will only be this Big Dog 1 day that weekend, but our presence will be known everywhere else.
Fantastic. So, what are you looking forward to the most on Saturday?
I don't know what I'm looking forward was just meeting some great, seeing old friends and seeing new ones. We got um, not taking thunder from you, but Victor and the team is they're going to be coming up.
Yep.
The barbecue, baseball and barbecue podcast will be here. They're coming up to say hi, and it'll be nice to see them. And we got some just a lot of people showing up. I mean, it's the support has just been overwhelming, and it's something I've worked so hard for 3 years.
Yeah.
And going into our fourth year now. And this wasn't on my radar to open a store like this, but we pivoted, and it's been a huge success. And I think it's just a springboard to the greater things. And so I think the biggest thing I'm looking for is just some new and old friends that have come up and having some laughs and having a good time and sharing good things, good food with good people.
Oh, that's fantastic. Brother Steven, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago. How are you, brother? The best moderator out there is Brother Steven. He does not miss a beat. But yeah, actually, Steven, if you have a quick second, can you bring up the Big Dog Sauce Company's Facebook? And do you have a YouTube yet?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I don't have a YouTube.
No.
That's something we're going to possibly work on, but
work on
it.
Okay. Nice. So yes, Stephen. If you can get the find the Facebook link, I'll have it.
Big Dog Sauce NH.
Big Dog Sauce NH.
I'll put it in the chat room.
Beautiful stuff, brother. Like I said, I'm so looking forward to this weekend. It's going to be an amazing time. And like you said, catch up with some friends and, make some new ones, meet some new people, try some different products, things like that. It's what we do, and it's what we love. And we're all truly blessed to have gotten into this wonderful culinary life experience of barbecue and grilling, and has led to so many great relationships. And
well, I would never have expected this in a million years, given coming from Denver, not knowing anybody, and being out here about the 9 years we've been here, and doing this for 4 years. Our whole life has changed. It's been great. And the community out here has been great, and the barbecue community's even been better. And it's just been a blessing. And I thank the Lord every day for what He has given us at this point.
Nice. There it is. Thank you, Steven.
Thanks, Steven.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate you. Awesome. So that's right there, folks. It's in the chat. And there's Daddy Dutch coming in, swinging from the fences for the website.
Yep, that's the website. Yep.
Attaboy, Dutch. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Wait, I'm buying the whole line with the name Big D in the name. There you go. Absolutely. Barbecue family is the best, Big Dog. Oh, absolutely, Aaron. Absolutely.
We're so blessed. It's exciting, and the friendships are genuine. That's the thing. It's a genuine friendship to people out here.
100%.
I say I told my wife this the other day, and not going off on a tangent, but I told her, it's you work with a lot of people, and you work. And then you got the so-called friends or the people you're associated with work, but it's totally different here. It's totally different, the community here.
Yeah.
So
that's good. So we're going to take a little bit of a left-hand turn here. And when we were chatting just before we came on, and you were talking about my post with the uh, doing some maintenance on the smoker and everything, and you mentioned you're tickling with the idea of getting into this wonderful world we call competitive barbecue.
I have tickled it with my wife, and she has told me as long as we get through this first and get this thing down pat, then we can consider it, whether it's going to be myself or we're going to put a team together or we're going to sponsor a team and it's going to be the big dog competition team. I haven't figured that one out yet, but we would love to be able to um, start competing. I do. Let's put it this way. I do
Yeah.
because it's I love it and I love going to the events and we partnered with a company back in Denver way back when called GQ Barbecue, and it was way back. And a guy named John, or Jason, excuse me, Jason's the owner, and he really introduced me to it. We went down and we went to Coors Field, and he had a championship barbecue team that I got to be part of. And going in and winning People's Choice at Coors Field on a Native Iraqis game just kind of lit the fire under me. And you got 50 or 60,000 people coming through, all tasting different barbecue, and it was open to all the public, and it was an amazing event, and just blew my mind. And that's kind of where the bug started. So,
Um, Tom is asking Jason Ganal.
that it is.
There we go.
Yes,
Yep.
it is, Dutch. Yep, Jason and I. Yep, I helped him open up. So we met, and I helped him open up his first barbecue shop. I helped him put cost of goods together and spreadsheets together, and helped open up his first store, and then we moved out here. So yep, Jason.
Very good. Yep. 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 Oh, small world, fellas, huh? Once again.
It is a small world.
Oh, that's fantastic, brother. That's fantastic. But yeah, I mean, as you obviously know firsthand, it's an interesting sport for sure, and but the competition is fierce, but the relationships last a lifetime. For sure. And like I said, I'm a broken record because I say it all the time. I am truly blessed to have gotten into barbecue, and the friends and family I have made, through the years of doing this. It's incredible. And, going to some of the bigger events, like I said, I wasn't able to go down this year to Houston, but the past couple years before that, it's they become a giant family reunion. Where you catch up with everybody, hugs and handshakes and back slapping everywhere around. Then you get into a couple of brown waters and the ball busting starts, and we have a good old time. Ain't that right, Aaron? Me and Aaron had a hell of a night down at Houston, and great memories, that you cherish for a lifetime, and you cherish the friendships, and everybody's always willing to help, with anything, when barbecue competition, barbecue in general, in the earlier years, was very secretive. And now with social media and videos and all that, it's everyone's an open book now and always willing to help everybody out on anything. Welcome to Texas. Absolutely, baby.
I got to get down there. I got to get down there and make an appearance. I was talking to Steven and I wanted to get down there, and we're going to set up a time probably just next year to get down there and bring some stuff down and introduce Big Dog to Texas.
Oh, hell yeah, brother, for sure. But brother, thank you so much. I am, I've said it 1,000 times tonight. I am so excited for this weekend to the point of I'm screwing up Facebook posts with the wrong dates on it because I'm so excited about everything, that everything fell into place perfectly. And, getting the day off to get down to, celebrate the grand opening with you, and then having the opportunity to help Matt out cooking for, the grand opening and cooking for the public. And it is fantastic. And there's Matt. Daniel, welcome to join him in Midland, Texas.
Send me the dates, Matt. We'll talk.
But brother, like I said, congratulations on the store. Well deserving. I know you've put blood, sweat, and tears. You, Phyllis, the entire family, from bringing it from Colorado to New England, and just trying to grow it and expand here, which you're doing phenomenally. Well deserved, brother. I know how hard you guys work, and I'm so looking forward to catching up with, seeing you, giving you a big hug on Saturday, seeing Phyllis and the family, and checking out the new store. Maybe get me a bagel or two. I'll watch the diet the next couple of days so I can even things out. Have one, have a little treat on Saturday for myself.
I got a shirt with your name on it here, sir.
Thank you, brother.
I'm holding it for you.
And also, I would be remiss if I didn't mention, because we didn't talk about it last time you were on. You had told me when we bumped into each other just before Christmas about right there above your left shoulder, the new Big Dog logo.
Yep. Yeah.
And that is an actual picture, a little cartoon animated of your pit bull.
That's my little pitty mix. He's a year and a half old, and his name's Odin. He's the face of the company. He's a little shit, but he's a great guy, and we adopted him from a rescue a year and a half ago, and it was funny when we opened the store. We launched this, right? We launched the logo the same time we launched the store, and it was I call this my way of evolving. So yeah. we've evolved from everything being in my house. I had sauce in every single corner of my house you could think of. I had, you name it. It was, and Phyllis and I were like, no, we got to have the house back. And so we kind of pivoted, we evolved, and I think this was the perfect evolution, going from, the old logo to this logo. And someone told me the other day that it was like the first logo was in the witness protection program because there was no face. It was just Big Dog sauce coming soon, right? Is what it felt like. And now we've evolved to this, and this is the logo that's gonna, and the face that's gonna carry with us for years to come. And I'm hoping that, my hope is that this becomes a household name across the country, and that's what I would love to see.
Absolutely, and it will, it can, and it will. Like I said, I've tried everything, and they're all amazing. And the care that you put into the sauces, especially ingredients wise, you're very cognizant of No artificial anything, no bullshit. Fresh, farm grown ingredients. You know,
As much as
very
possible.
as much as possible.
I don't get mangoes grown in Houston, in New Hampshire,
New
right?
England, yeah, of course.
We
You
have to
know,
outsource those. So there are some things that we
there
have
are
to.
some, yeah, but you've put the time and effort into researching the recipes, and all your sauces are very multi dietary friendly.
Yep.
Keto, all that diabetic friendly, which is fantastic.
Right. Well,
But
we're never gonna use we're never gonna have a sugar-free sauce because
no,
you can't have a sugar-free sauce without using chemicals. Sorry, ain't
yeah,
gonna happen. So yeah, it's really important to us. My wife and I are diabetic. Johnny, you and I had a long
yep,
discussion about that when we met in December, and it's important to us, that we be able to put a product on the table that is family friendly, that's liked by the family, yet it's still healthy. So,
absolutely, absolutely. And like I said, folks, if you're in the area, come on, say hello on Saturday, April 5th, and pick you up some of your own. If not, maybe the whole line. I think the whole line is worth it. Not forcing your hands, but it'll be nice to pick up the whole line.
so the
You
only thing
know,
that's not out right now is our blackberry. We have a blackberry ginger, which will come out in June, and that's because we use fresh blackberries. You don't find fresh blackberries at this time of year. And
nope.
our garden verde is not out yet, but that will hopefully be coming soon. So
Healthy barbecue, it exists. Yes, it
yes, it does.
does, Tom. Yes, it does. Isn't technology a wonderful thing? Science. Science. But Dan, brother, thank you so much for taking the time to catch us up real quick and get ready for this weekend. We're going to have a time for ourselves, brother.
We are.
Uh, pump all your social medias and websites and all that good stuff.
What is Jacqueline saying?
Tom looks like a possibility.
Yeah, it is a possibility, folks. You can eat healthy and have barbecue. Heck, I lost 100+ pounds and I'm still eating barbecue.
That's it. That's it. It's nothing. It's pure protein for the most part. You healthy natural fats. You mix up a little this, little that, and away you go. I can have a few slices of brisket now or a few ribs instead of the entire rack.
Yeah.
But it's all moderation, all moderation. But brother, everything's Big Dog Sauce Company or Big Dog Sauce NH on social media.
That it is. You can also reach me if you guys have any questions. Dan at bigdogsauce.com. I'll plug it right here in the chat room for you. But if you got questions or you need something or whatever it may be, let me know. We are here for you.
Tremendous, tremendous. And we'll wait a second for that to catch up so it gets in the chat. But yeah, brother, like I said, looking forward to seeing you and everybody on Saturday. And, thank you for your friendship and your support. And thank you for welcoming me to the grand opening festivities this Saturday. I truly appreciate it, brother.
It won't allow me to put it in the chat for whatever reason. This comment has failed to post. But either way, guys, it's Dan at bigdogsauce.com. Pretty straightforward. My link is on the Facebook page, website page. Just reach out to me.
Fantastic, brother. Fantastic. Oh, hang on one second, brother. We'll close this out, then I'll jump back with you Guys, that was Dan from Big Dog Sauce Company out of New Hampshire. Incredible products, delicious products, and well worth a try. Can't wait to try them on Saturday. Okay, so apparently Big Dave is coming down. I like it. It'd be good to see Dave firing up what need some more barbecue and firing up on Sunday in Barica. Hey, Greg, swing on up, brother. Swing on up. Hillsboro's not too far from old Ricka. For sure. But, guys, thank you for tuning in. Dan, thank you for joining me. Next week, Matt Pereira of Matt's Backyard Barbecue is joining me as we talk his end of the Big Dog Sauce and Matt's Backyard Barbecue New England CBA Triple Crown. And we'll get into all the details on the competition side, the 4 meats, the jackpots, the this, the that, and you never know. I'm assuming that the Buckles will make a personal appearance on next week's show also. So tune in for that. Like I said, folks, thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you each and every week. The time you guys give me, whether live here on the show, catching the replay, catching the audio. Thank you, folks. I love you. You're great. Catch all the video on Facebook and YouTube, audio, Spotify, Spreaker, Stitcher, iTunes, Apple Podcast, all that stuff. Questions and comments, please send them to Pit Life BBQ Podcast at gmail.com. Like always, subscribe, like, rate, and review. Hit that share button. Anybody who's coming up, I will see you on Saturday. And if I don't, I will see you next Monday. And in the meantime, keep the smoke rolling.